Hello, I'm here today to show you my sketchbook that I handmade. I did the binding. I folded all the drafting pages and basically sewed it together. So it was a homemade book, and I thought it was fun when I made it, and then I realized I can just buy one. But it's a lot of work and it was really fun. So let's get started. So sketch, draw, and write. I started this in April of 2015. I just started off with some gestures, and I have gestures, and I tried proportions and trying to get those right. I had some macaws. I used some reference photos that I had. And then trying to do some negative space drawings like plants. And then I did a scissors, that was pretty cool. And then I even have a kitchen utensil, and I have one of the utensils that has a little smiley face in the spoon. So I even included that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, this one's kind of like a faded page. I'm not sure if you're able to see it very well, but I have a lamp there, a tree, I'm not really sure what this is, popcorn, a paper towel, just trying to get some negative space drawing going on. And then I went to the park one day, and I decided to sketch at the park with my homemade sketchbook. And that's the trail going through some woods. There's the bridge crossing a stream. And a few birds that I saw. And this is some stuff I had around the house, some little knickknacks. I sketched some of those. And then this one's an apple and some feathers. It's kind of hard to see on this paper because it got messed up over time, but I did do a painting on that, which you can see in my gallery. And then these are just some other things that I was drawing. Trying out some perspective stuff and some other household items that I have. Trying out perspective with like a camera. It's pretty fun. This one I used some charcoal, so it got really messy. And I drew a dolphin. It looks like I tried out a Frankenstein. I'm not really sure what I was doing. And this is a sock. I just randomly drew a sock. And I did some shading on it. And it was a lot of fun to do a sock. It's kind of fun. And then I did some 3D space stuff. Some techniques that I was learning. These are examples and stuff from a book that I was trying to do. Just random doodles. Zen doodles. And then I saw a bird outside the window, so I drew that. A little downy woodpecker. Sketches and doodles again. And this says, what am I going to discover? What is curiosity adventuring today? And just doodling. And I drew a giraffe. Some stuff that I've seen under a microscope. And a giraffe sticking out its tongue. This is the setup in my apartment from my art. That's my desk. And that's like all the space I had to do my art in that apartment that I had at that time. And I had some stuff on the wall, and I had like a shadow box set up. And then I had a cloth covering a bunch of milk crates that I had books in. Yeah, it was a tight space. And then I practiced some contour drawing. Got some bananas. I used a reference photo somewhere. Blind contour. Set up some utensils. A tape roll. Pretty simple. And I got the anatomy down, some human, bird, and bat. See how their bones lay underneath their limbs. And then that's from the zoo, or the garden that I went to. I had some reference photos that I used, and I like the way the tree, palm tree, grew. Some mandala stuff, trying out that. And then more Zen doodles. And then we went on a honeymoon, and then I had a bunch of pictures of that, so I decided to sketch the pictures I took when we were on our honeymoon. We went to the chocolate shop. These are some windmills. Driving, Corn Palace. So I have a bunch of those pictures. And I like some of them because it's like, yeah, it's so touristy. Like, there's me with some binoculars and sunglasses on, and, you know, you're standing in front of the sign. It's so cheesy, but I love those types. I did really good on this page where I did shading of the clouds and the rocks that were there. Then we went to the animal park, so got to see animals up close. So I have some sketches from those. There's a bear, and then there's the pronghorn. And then there's a gas station, truck going by on the road. Yep. Good old road trip pictures. There's an RV that we're following on the road. And I tried to draw the cemetery, but I was still trying to learn out how to do the perspective stuff, so it's just sketched in, but I wasn't really good at it. But see, I tried it again here. And then I did some other sketches and doodles when I was out at the park. This one's another one from the reference photos I had. Yep, more reference photos. This one's from memory, from the KOA. Yeah, all from memory there. I like that one from the reference photo. And then we have a waterfall here. And that one's from memory of the restaurant that we ate at. They had good ice cream at that restaurant near Glacier National Park. It was really good. Huckleberry ice cream. Then this one's from a still life inside my house, just of the chair. And then I'm learning about inclined planes and more of the perspective stuff here. Yeah, lots of perspective stuff. Sketch of a bird that I saw at the park again. Some face practice. Some more doodles. This is a chair. This is a chair that I have in our house, and that's just a random doodle. That is my old cell phone. The thing was a brick. It worked until it didn't work because of technology, but it was still working. So, I don't know. If only I could still use it, but now I like the technology we have in phones nowadays, but they're so expensive. And then I drew a little fancy N. There's a moose. practicing more face stuff. This is a self-portrait. I have a lot of moles. I think that was in the mirror though, so it's a reflection or something. And I think that this design was in our old apartment. And on the edge here it says, "Be fearless, live with no fear." Love. And this was a sketch from a cabin I stayed at. Yep, more of that cabin. More doodles. This is a still life from my small apartment. The drawers coming out of my dresser. Yep. Yep. A rolling bar. I was doing marathon training at that time. Bagels up. I think that's just a random doodle. That's our doorknob. And I found a book of how to draw dinosaurs, so I decided to do that. Got all these dinosaurs. My favorite is the Lambeosaurus and Pteranodon. I did a thing in 4th grade on the Pteranodon. It was fun. How they're bigger than turkeys and they still fly. They have such huge wings. Do they actually fly very high? I'm not sure. They just had huge wings. Just doodles and sketches on this page. Some thumbnails, practicing those for landscape thumbnails. Different bird types. Like I'm showing how the beaks are different and the coloring is different. And this is a still life, or not a still life, plein air sketch. Went to the park and they have a big lake there. So I sat on the bench and just sketched. There's an airplane that was flying over. Some birds landing. And I was trying out some colors in here. This is watercolor. And it kind of made the paper a little wrinkly, and this is colored pencil, and it's kind of waxy, but it's smooth, so colored pencil definitely works better. And then this, I'm just trying out some ideas that I found about how to make some projects. Tangled up headphones, those always look interesting to me. And then I tried a new Sketch and Watch marker pencil from Generals. I did water glass with that. That was interesting. Yeah. Tangled up cords in a binder. My desk. I have lots of papers on my desk. And a horse picture. Just a random doodle of a guy. Just random. And then that's a tree. I like that tree. A little mouse going into a hole. Yeah, it's sideways, I know. That's something that we have in our picture frame. It's Brandon and I. Don't limit yourself. Try new things. Explore new places. Look at the familiar with the curiosity of light and dark. Be fearless. There's a toilet. Yeah. I'm just doodling there. And here's the quote I found on, I don't know what PBS show I was watching, but as a scientist, I live on the outskirts of society. Art and science complement each other. When I tell people I do something creative, people don't understand. If they knew, then maybe they would understand that they don't contradict each other. They go hand in hand. I think I was trying to design something. And then that's the end. Hooray! Thanks for watching this video, and if you enjoyed seeing my sketchbooks, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you.